this video, I'm going to show you 3 intensity techniques that I wish I knew when I started working out. They'll help you train harder, be more concise, and get more out of every single rep. And trust me, the last one will surprise you. By the end of this video, you will never ask yourself, am I training hard enough ever again? I want to be real with you. When I started working out, I truly believed that I was training hard. I'd always leave the gym sweaty and absolutely exhausted after every session, and genuinely thinking that I had done everything I could. But the truth is, I wasn't even close. I had no idea what real intensity felt like. But once I learned how to tap into that, my progress completely, and I mean completely, skyrocketed. So the first thing that changed everything for me, and it's arguably one of the most important aspects of training hard, is breath work. And I know, it sounds basic, right? But breath work is the difference between moving weight and commanding it. So every rep of whatever exercise I do, I look into a rhythm. And that rhythm is inhale on the way down, brace, where you're sort of holding your breath, and then exhaling as you're pushing, which is the hardest part of the movement. I'll give you a visual demonstration. Let's say I'm doing some sort of chest press. I'm gonna inhale on the way back. And this portion right here is my bracing position. So this is where I hold my breath for like half a second, and then big push. The way I like to think about it is that on the way down, you're sort of charging yourself up, and the brace is the moment right before you're about to explode the rep. So on the negative, I'm thinking charge, 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 big brace. And in this brace position, I'm squeezing my core, really trying to tighten all my muscles in my body to really explode the rep. But the thing is, the breath work isn't random, especially the exhale. So I'm going to show you 2 different exhales, and you're going to tell me what the difference is before me telling you what it is. So the first one, and the second one. Hear the difference? The second one carries energy. You're not just breathing out, you're quite literally driving that air through your body. And no, that doesn't mean you have to be your local gym grunter. You just have to have purpose behind the exhale, because when you exhale with intent, your core tightens, your body braces, and you have a more explosive movement. It's essentially like flipping a switch, and when you flip that switch, your output goes up instantly. Once I fixed my breathing, my tempo smoothed out. I stopped losing tension throughout my set because of floppy breath work, and I could push closer to failure more consistently. I genuinely think this is the difference between someone who trains and someone who trains with intent. Now, technique number 2 is focus. Most guys walk in the gym, open their phones, and scroll between sets. And as everyone knows, even out with the gym, scrolling kills your focus. The truth is, if your mind isn't locked in, your body won't be either. So before every session, I clear my head. I don't scroll and I don't get distracted. I have 2 exceptions for apps I use in the gym, and that is SoundCloud, which is where I get my music, and my notes app so I can track my lifts. Everyone knows scrolling kills focus, but especially in the gym right before a set, that really takes it off. Scrolling before your set hijacks your brain right before you need to perform. Think of it like this: every set is a battle, and you have to be mentally prepared before you step in. Another thing I like to do is to visualize my set before I even touch the weight. What I mean by this is I try to imagine what that rep's going to feel like, how I'm going to breathe, and what I'm going to do when the weight starts to get heavy. Even just 10 seconds of mental prep completely changes the quality of your next set. So for technique number 3, it's one of the most important things to get you to feel motivated right before your set, and it's something that literally no one talks about, and that's using emotion as a tool. Every single one of us has stress, whether it's work related, family related, or even just life in general. That stress and those emotions build up in your head. Most people will let that energy sit there and complain to themselves about their problems. But what I do instead of complaining is save that energy for the gym. If I'm stressed, I will channel that stress into the weights. If I'm feeling angry that day, I'll turn that into drive. Even if I'm happy, I'll pour that energy into my lift. Because emotion is a powerful tool if you use it correctly. Emotion is energy. You can either let it drain you, or you can weaponize it. I can be happy, I can be angry, I can be sad, I can be stressed. No matter what emotion I'm feeling that day, I will walk into the gym with everything that's been sitting on my shoulders, and all that noise will be directed right into my set. That's single-handedly the best way to command intensity right on the spot. When you start applying these 3 intensity techniques with the breathing, the focus, and the intentful training through emotion, your training drastically changes. You'll notice that your pumps in the gym feel better. You'll notice that you'll feel more fulfilled after training, because after every single workout, you'll look back and be like, damn, I really couldn't have gave any more to that lift. And that feeling of knowing that you couldn't have given any more into that exercise is a sense of fulfillment that you won't get anywhere else. But not only that, you'll start to notice insane rapid progress with your physique. Because of the sheer intensity and muscular failure that your body will feel, your muscles straight up are forced to adapt to this new way of training. And in that adaptation, that's when you'll grow stronger and bigger muscles. So next time you train, apply these 3 simple intensity techniques and literally just watch your output skyrocket. If you want more simple workout and diet tips like this, then check out my Instagram below. I post videos like these every single day on my Instagram to help busy guys like yourself melt fat whilst getting in shape. But honestly, thank you very much for investing your time today into watching this video, and make sure to message me on Instagram after applying these training principles and tell me how much better your training, mindset and body feels, and I'll see you in the next video.